star here. But remember the screens, and let me push back a little bit so you guys can see it. Are you ready? The drum roll, you ready? Check this out. All right, so screens are fired up, ready to roll. As you can see, remember those holes on the floor I showed you? We already got the plates, the closing plates. So they are closed now, and these are basically the tracks where the skate's gonna go, and that's the place where we will be pushing the wall, the second wall out. So this is, and once we kind of like start doing events with a smaller audience participation, that's what audience will be able to see. As you can notice, this is the large screen, right? That's the 73-foot screen. There's 24-foot screen, the smaller one. That's another smaller screen. So basically right now we're probably making about 275 degrees of the LED screen. The stage that you notice at the GoPro. So we totally took out one LED wall that was making the full circle. And after the Super Bowl tomorrow, the team gonna be putting, as you can see, they're still working, and it's Saturday. I have the most amazing crew possible. They're so cool and working so hard and making things happen. So, but on those skates, we're gonna put that the LED wall that was kind of like here earlier, so it will be able to move. And right now where you see the dark wall, that's what that another LED wall gonna be standing on. And then with the push of a button on those skates, we can bring that wall back in here and close the circle, and it will just go like right here, exactly as you've seen it at the GoPro event. So yeah, this is what I've been working on, and I've been busy lately, but I think it's turning out to be freaking amazing. I am super proud of the team. I'm super proud of the work they were able to accomplish in such a short time period. And it's so funny because like they always tell me, it's like, Marina, do you always need to work on such a kind of like short timelines? But I think that the answer is probably, it's not that I'm kind of like doing things on purpose, but because like I told you earlier, I'm a get shit done girl. And when I come up with some ideas, when I'm determined to make it happen, I'm making it happen. And I think that it's important to have a great team that shares the same vision with you, that shares the same work ethic as you do, because they will be the one to help and support you. As you can see right now, you know, all the different screens showing different content on it. Which tomorrow we're probably going to be looking at like 3 or 4 games at the time. I mean, not necessarily 3 or 4 games at the time, but we actually decided, because we're Knights fans, I'm a big Knights fan, and there's a Knights game happening right before the Super Bowl. So Erica's like, well, why wouldn't we watch the Knights game before the Super Bowl starts? So we're going to be watching a little bit of a hockey tomorrow as well. So here's the thing. That's the dream that Eric and I had in August, late August. That's when we made the decision that we're gonna get it done, and that's what the determination and resourcefulness and hard work and vision can accomplish. So here you go. And right now you see that space is pretty empty, but by tomorrow it's gonna look even more fun and even more cool for our friends to enjoy the party. But I hope that at some point you guys come and visit us, either virtually, so you will know how those screens look like, where you kind of like located if you are on the screen and visiting, participating either at the GoPro event or any other event that we're doing. Or maybe one day you will come physically into the studio and we'll be able to see all of that with your own eyes. So here again, this is our spaceship. Check this out. It's pretty fun. Still, as you can see, people are still working, cleaning it up, making things pretty. But tomorrow it's gonna be great. And we have our first workshop, which is the speaking workshop that it's happening here on February 23rd and 24th. That will be done in the studio. So by that time, that second wall gonna be up and running and ready to roll. All right. So like I said, the power of determination. When you focus on things and when you're finding the solutions and when you know that you're going to be faced with obstacles, you know that you're going to be faced with challenges. We all do. It's like, it's not that, you know, success is preserved for like a few, and the same thing, the challenges are not avoiding the successful people. We all have them. We all have our fears. We have our mistakes. We have our challenges and obstacles. It's just a matter of how we react to them and what do we do about them. So Eric and I learned a long time ago that, you know, you cannot be successful and live in an excuses world. So we decided we're not even going to go there. And I encourage all of you to understand your power, understand how much more you're capable of, because that's probably the biggest struggle that I see today in the world is people don't giving themselves enough credit of what they're capable of. And today I was listening a little bit of actually the football news, and they were talking about Brady, how he was not necessary on the top list of a lot of recruiters, and how they underestimated him from the beginning because he was not necessarily built the way they thought that he should be physically built as an athlete. And one of the biggest mistakes everybody made early on with Brady is they underestimated his determination. And I think it's pretty powerful because I think you are underestimating your own determination, your own abilities, your own drive, your own future. It's much easier to live in a world of whatever it is, comfort, you know, that, you know, let's not make big waves, let's not, you know, create a lot of drama, or just because for some reason I don't necessarily have those skills, or I don't know how to get it done, or I'm not having the right relationships or right background, or whatever it might be. I think that we're finding all that self-talk that is sabotaging us big time. I think it's a big deal, and it's important to kind of like find yourself and recognize what are the conversations that you're having with yourself, because you are your biggest friend, and unfortunately you are your biggest enemy. Because if those self-talks are not necessarily lifting you up, they're not necessarily pushing you towards your dreams and pushing you through your fears and challenges, then like I said, you will find a lot of different excuses why you cannot achieve certain goals, why you're not worthy of living a life of your dreams, why you are not capable of, you know, creating the life that you deserve. And I'm here to tell you, you're absolutely capable, you're absolutely worthy, and you deserving the life of your dreams. But guess what? Nobody gonna give it to you on a silver platter. It's not about how smart you are, how deserving you are, or non-deserving you are. It's up to you to make things happen, and action, even if it's small steps, even if it's sometimes wrong steps. You're gonna make mistakes. We all do make mistakes, but if you start moving forward, if you decide that, you know what, I'm gonna chase my dreams, I'm gonna reach for the stars, and start moving in that direction, you absolutely at some point going to achieve your goals and dreams. And I think I'm one of the examples of what is possible. And I would encourage all of you to make a decision of what your next chapter gonna look like, what the 2021 going to look like for you. Are you gonna live in the world of, oh, because of the pandemic I cannot do this, or I cannot do that, or I cannot achieve this rank, or I cannot whatever? Or you're gonna make a decision and say, you know what, I'm gonna make things happen. Now is my time. This is my year. February is my month, and I'm gonna make things happen, and I'm gonna reach for the stars, And one day, maybe you will be on this stage and you will be telling your story to the world. All right? Well, happy Super Bowl Sunday tomorrow for those of you watching football. Oh, they just decided to turn some sound so you guys can hear it as well. But I'll see you tomorrow. I'll show you a little bit more how it looks like. And until then, have an amazing day. Bye-bye.